A man in his 50s was getting cozy every day with his 20-year-old maid, but one day he was caught by his wife who came home early. She demanded to know what he was doing. To her surprise, the man told her not to be shocked, saying the maid was pregnant with his child, and that she didn't need to work anymore. She could just stay home and take care of the maid. The woman couldn't believe what she was hearing. Furious, she slapped the man, accusing him of cheating on her, and now shamelessly asking her to take care of the other woman. To her shock, the man bluntly said she couldn't have children, so he had to figure something out himself. The woman let out a cold laugh, because she knew the maid couldn't be carrying his child. After their marriage, she had gone to the hospital with him, and the doctor had told her that the man had azoospermia, and it was incurable. She kept quiet for the sake of his reputation, and shouldered the blame herself for over 30 years. Now she asked him how he could be sure the child was his. Hearing this, the maid panicked, crying and saying she never meant to come between them, and that she would leave. Their shouting brought the man's mother into the room. Without a word, she slapped the wife. Only then did the woman finally see the family's true colors. Realizing her 30-year marriage was a complete joke, she angrily asked for a divorce. The man and his mother shouted at her, but she didn't care what they thought, and turned to leave without hesitation. Just then, the man's mother thought about her future grandchild, and said if the wife left, they could make room for the maid and her baby. But the man instantly rejected the idea. His mother scolded him, saying at his age he didn't need true love anymore. Hearing this, the maid quickly offered to leave, saying after the baby was born, the grandmother could visit any time. But the mother wouldn't allow her precious grandchild to be raised outside and suffer. As the two argued, the man finally explained his reason. He was about to be promoted to professor, but was still under review, and couldn't risk anything ruining his chances. The mother immediately said she forgot, and told him to go make peace, but the scheming maid offered to go instead. The mother smiled with satisfaction. Meanwhile, the wife was sitting in her room, thinking back on their years together, but suddenly remembered he had cheated on her, and decided to finally live for herself. At that moment, the maid entered, telling the wife to step aside for her and the baby, because the man never loved her anyway. The wife calmly replied that the child wasn't his, and with DNA tests today, the truth would come out. The maid was instantly speechless, but in her rage, she came up with a plan. She walked behind the wife, then slapped herself hard, and started acting like she had been attacked. The man and his mother came rushing in. Seeing the scene, they immediately helped the maid up, and started yelling at the wife. The maid kept accusing her, and the clueless man slapped his wife, but this time the wife didn't hold back. She slapped him right back, then began exposing all the humiliation he had put her through. Just then, the doorbell rang. The man checked his phone and saw his friend had arrived. He told his mother to open the door, then warned his wife to behave, saying this event was important for his future, and if she ruined it, she would lose everything. The wife immediately told her lawyer to prepare the divorce papers, then opened her laptop for a surprise. Meanwhile, the man went down to greet his guests. His mother asked about the maid. Just then, the wife came downstairs in an elegant dress. The guests complimented her on how beautiful she looked, afraid she would ruin his moment. The man quickly thanked everyone for coming. One guest said everything the man had now was thanks to his wife, then